Now then, welcome to another edition of English Countryside Days. Now, this video I recorded and I put it on my other channel, Blue Van Man, but because it is countryside and it also should be before another video that you'll see later or probably next, I've decided to put it on this channel so it follows through. Follows on, not follows through, if you know what I mean. Okay, so enjoy this video, and hopefully more content like this will be coming up in the future. Thank you. Right folks, the last few years or so, my life has taken many changes, and I've actually acquired a field. Now, in a way, you could class me as a lifestyle farmer. Yes, a little bit like Jeremy Clarkson, but nowhere near as big. Well, anyway, I've got a field, and this field needs mowing now and again. So my friend Neil has contacts with farmers who need to do certain things, who need grass and straw to feed their cattle during the winter. Got a bloody stinging neck around my leg. So this bloke called Paul and his son Steve have come to my field and they're going to mow it. So here we go. Let's see what's happening. And there we have him mowing the field. Now all this will be turned into, I think it's called silage. This is something new I'm learning as I go along on this journey of being a lifestyle farmer. There he is. He's got the front mower on. Now over there, that part of the field's being used for horses. So, yeah, there you go. Then hopefully in the summer, in the rest of the summer, we might have cattle on here, cows and stuff, and then during the winter the plan is sheep and stuff like that. You don't get stuff like that, do you? Just get cattle, sheep, and a herd and stuff. There he goes, down the side there. Now this should take him around 45 minutes, but I'm not going to stand here for 45 minutes watching him do this. Now he's got to be careful there, because we've got a bit of a divot or a rut or a brook, so he's got to be careful. Don't want to go down there damaging his tractor and his mower. But these farmers, I mean, the time is now 25 to 7 on a Saturday night. And this is hard graft for these lads to do this. Alright, you might think he's sitting there just driving a tractor. Well, how many of you out there would be doing this on a Saturday night? Eh? To keep the food coming in so you people out there can eat. Yeah? I could quite easily put solar panels all over this field. Then what can you do? So come round to the the side of it, down the middle of the field, as you can see. They're mowing the front. Now where's he going? Neil is in there with him. Neil's a bit of a character. But what Neil doesn't know about farming and stuff like this and isn't really worth knowing. Since I've acquired this land, Neil's been a bit of a godsend. This is it, folks. Like I say, I could quite easily have covered this with solar panels, wind turbines and stuff. But then, if everybody starts doing this, what happens? What happens? How can cattle eat and stuff? It's, you know. Right then, folks, I'm in a tractor. Unbelievable. If you'd have said to me I'd have been in a tractor doing this, I'd have laughed at you. So what are you doing then, mate? What are we doing here?
Mowing some hay.
Mowing some hay. And what will this go to? Feeding the cattle and stuff?
Yeah, feeding cattle mainly, yeah.
Through the winter?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Got an ant on me then. And what time are you finishing tonight?
No idea.
No idea. So what is this then? I know it's a tractor, but what is it? Engine size?
It's a Fendt 724, and I've got a McHale mower on the front.
Yeah.
And I normally have another one on the back, but we don't at the moment.
You haven't today? Is that because the gate were too small?
Well, no, it's broke.
Ah, right, fair enough. We'll leave that one there then.
Yeah. So you just have to square all the corners off.
Yeah.
Once you get into the field, it's easier.
Yeah, I suppose that's the problem, isn't it? You gotta.
Yeah.
So you can go up and down.
Yeah, you don't want to. If you keep going round, you run too much over.
Yeah. So will the cows eat these stinging nettles and stuff? Will it all?
No, they'll probably just leave it.
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
But obviously it's too much to
yeah.
drive round it.
No, they'll just leave it and we'll clean it all up.
Yeah. So what you'll do now then is you'll cut this, leave this to dry, and then come back another day and collect it.
Yeah, we might come with we've got a machine that spreads it all out.
Yeah.
We'll probably, and it turns all the, obviously it dries on top before it dries underneath.
Yes.
It will probably chuck it all out and it brings all the wet to the top.
Yeah.
So it dries faster.
Ah, right. So is this good weather for drying with a bit of sun and a bit of wind?
Yeah, a bit of sun and a bit of wind, yeah. Yeah, it's good drying weather. Giving a good week.
Cool. And you'll feed this to the cows while they're inside?
Yeah.
During the winter?
Yeah.
Cool. There's Neil standing over there like a scarecrow. How much is this tractor worth then, mate?
120.
120.
Yeah.
You got a radio though, ain't you? The CD player.
Radio, aircon, Bluetooth.
Hey. Yeah.
Heated seat. It drives itself.
Really?
Yeah. I'll show you.
It drives itself.
Yeah. So click on here.
Yeah.
And then let me get straight.
Yeah, well, that fence, I've just had that fitted.
So normally I'd map around the edge of the field, but I haven't.
Yeah.
So if I just press that button, it say what type of line, it goes for a straight line. So I'll put 2 points in the field now.
Yeah.
So if I press A there, it's just dropped a point. And then when I press B, it'll bring it up now. So all the rows are this way. So if I press that button there, yeah, do it. If I press that button,
it'll just follow that line.
Yeah, no, it's
I suppose that's all right in a longer field than this one, isn't it? I suppose, is this a small field or?
Once you get going here, it's all right.
Yeah.
So now it's driving itself.
Wow.
Perfectly straight, if you look there.
Yeah, even though it's like hitting a divot or throwing us about, it's taking us straight.
Yeah.
That is amazing. There's Neil, keeping an eye on things. He's my Caleb, you know. That is amazing. So, now
I'll spin around there.
Yeah.
We'll go straight down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And it will drive perfectly straight.
Now, is that so when you're ploughing crops or seeding or whatever it's called, the technical term, is that so you get a good coverage and... There we go.
So I'm not touching the wheel now, the wheels are turning. So normally on one of our fields, I'll drive into the field.
Yeah.
And then it'll know the field, know the size and everything. So all the wheelings will be in the same place. So when you see corn growing and there's tram lines in it, this knows where all the tram lines are. So it'll always drive in exactly the same place.
Amazing. You could get one of them for a BMW driver, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That'll offend all my BMW driver viewers.
Yes, if you look behind, look, it's going perfectly straight. Even though we're bouncing over the field.
Amazing. That is brilliant, isn't it? And that then saves you money and time and everything, don't it, I suppose?
Yeah. And I can sit on my phone.
Yeah. Now, what will it do here now? Does it know that there's a distance?
No.
You have got to watch then.
So if, in one of our fields, if I'd done it properly, it'd bleep to me, bleep when I'm getting near the hedge.
Yeah. That is well straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey? That is amazing. There you go.
So when it all looks nice and straight,
yeah,
it's not because the farmer's good at driving.
No, it isn't. Amazing. I did a video the other day talking about farmers and how, you know, if it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't have food and stuff like that, you know, and I think the Clarkson farm thing has actually woken people up into farming life. I mean, I'm from the country on the other side of Loughborough, and you see farmers out and about all the while, but you've been going up and down the high street here, ain't you?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got a farm at Dysworth.
Yeah.
So that's why we're going past through the village.
Right. Wow. This will make for an interesting video, this will. Something different from what I normally do. Because normally I just eat food, burgers and stuff.
So another good thing about the tractor is it's not actually got gears.
Yeah.
It's called like a hydrostatic.
Yeah.
So I'll just pull back on the stick and it will slow itself down.
Amazing. Okay. So you haven't got an accelerator pedal as such?
Well, I have. So I can either drive it by hand.
Yeah.
Completely by hand. Or if I can press this button here.
Yeah.
And then it will put it into foot pedal mode. Then the more I put my foot down, the faster it will go.
So which do you prefer?
I always drive it with a stick in the field.
Yeah.
And then on the road, I always drive it in pedal mode.
And do you need a licence to drive one of these, or do you just drive it on a normal standard?
Yeah, you just drive it on a standard licence.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've got all this technology and you can just drive it on a standard licence?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can actually drive these at 16.
I have seen that.
So if to drive it at 16, you have to do a test.
Right.
Because obviously you don't have a car licence.
No, yeah, but... Wow. So somebody aged 16 can drive a monster like this?
Yeah.
As long as they pass the test?
Yeah, that's it. I say the tractor's 120 grand and then you've got to put your machinery on it. It'll be 150, 200.
But I suppose, and just guessing now, in this day and age, not many people want to do farming. So if you can get your 16-year-old son interested and get them doing this on a field, it's a massive help.
Yeah. Farming kids are just interested in it, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the sooner they can do it, the
better. The sooner they can do it, the better. Like. Yeah. Because there's too many kids nowadays who just want to do this stupid YouTubing that I do, and they've just, it's ridiculous. They seem to all think they're going to be the next big thing. But I would hazard a guess, if you can get into farming and you don't mind the hours, this is a job for life, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's always something to do.
Right, so we'll get back down there to the next side. Neil's looking lonely down there, and I'll jump out.
Well, he said he was going to go and have a look at that bit. It was like a...
Oh, right. He probably wants a word, knowing Neil. It's a shame we've got that divot, or that brook, or whatever it is. Or you could just go flying, couldn't you? But so you actually do enjoy this then? It's it's not a job, it's an enjoyment.
No.
That's the thing. I used to enjoy my job when I used to make plastic, and when you enjoy it, it's not so much of a chore, is it?
No.
It is cool in here though, isn't it? And you got a sunroof as well.
Yeah. Climate control.
Well, I suppose if you're out here all day, I mean, what's the longest you've been in a tractor, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. What's that? I turned it on. I started about 6, 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. So you started at half 6.
Now,
yeah, you've done 12 hours. And I doubt if you stop and have a break as such, do you? Do you just... in the morning we always do all the cows.
Yeah. Give the cows all the breakfast and everything. Fresh bedding.
Yeah.
And then we all have breakfast. So it's a good chance for us to all have a cup of tea, a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Catch up on what we're all doing.
Yeah.
Have a laugh.
So so if you've seen a cow that's in trouble, you can discuss it then and get things sorted.
So there's 4 of us in today. So we're all doing different things. So I'll say, me and my dad say, you're going there and doing that.
Yeah. Is farmhand labour easy to find, or is it? No. So anybody out there watching this, and you want to do a job and you don't know what you want to do, at least have a think of farming.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're lucky. We've got some good lads.
Yeah.
For us. Got Neil.
Neil is a good lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know, he's on his phone at the moment. Yeah. He just loves the country life, doesn't he, Neil?
Yeah.
If you took him away from the country, I think it'd kill him. But, you know.
Yeah, because Neil used to work for my great granddad.
Yes. Yeah, he said he has, yeah. I think Neil's worked for everybody in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or not.
I was thinking that.
You know. Stop this recording for a minute. Right, we're just going along this last strip here now, and if it's all worked out to plan, we should get it all. Or rather, you should get it all, shouldn't you?
Looks like it's getting wider though.
Yeah. We'll blame Neil. Is this a good quality grass though? Is it, or is it just it's good to what it needs to be done for? You know, if you...
It's good for hay.
Yeah.
Perfect hay grass.
That's it then. I'm happy.
Alright, good. Yeah, we've got it all.
Got it all.
Might get a little bit wider at the end,
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I'll jump out when we get to the end of it here. I bet Neil will want to jump back in. Because he loves a tractor, doesn't he, Neil? You seen his tractor collection?
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'll just back to the time.
Yeah. Get that last little bit. Cheers, mate. Right, I'm going to jump out, turn this off. So here we are, up and close with it now. Fender 724, and off he goes. Thank you for that, Neil. I enjoyed that.
I used to have him riding with me behind the seat when he was bloody 4.
Right, so he's been farming then from the age of 4.
Oh wow.
He's told me all about it.
He's been driving tractors since they were, well, unofficially about 8.
Yeah, but we've just been talking
His
about
little
that.
legs could only just reach the floor.
We've just been talking about that. We've been saying how farming's in the blood and stuff, isn't it? And you know.
Well, he's Joe Bonser's great-grandson.
Right. Oh yes.
Can't you see it?
I'll tell you what. Yes.
It's the image of him.
He has got the Bonser look, hasn't he?
He's the image of him.
Yeah.
Image of him.
So he's going to mow all this now, let it dry, come and turn it, and then he'll come and pick it up one day.
Yep, with a big baler, with ton bales, and then hopefully we'll have a gate in and it'll go straighter. Well, the gate's going there. That's the cat trap there, look.
Oh,
so
yes.
Officially, we aren't taking any hedge out.
No, you're doing it.
If you're taking any of that out, we'll have to planning permission.
But there's
From there's a cat trap, which was put in for the hunt.
Yes.
So that will then go into theirs. That's theirs, that's down now.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I thought, well, it's just something new, isn't it?
It is, it is. It's all good viewing.
Now,
so.
you see, that normally works with another one on the back.
Yes,
so
he
got,
said.
Well, usually, if you want to be big star, you go 3. You
Yeah.
one either side, you.
Yeah, so.
But it's packed up.
Happy days then. Right, so this is all cut now then,
Yeah.
isn't it, Neil? This row here
Yeah.
is cut, so they'll
come in now with a spinning machine and spin it all out flat, so the air is getting in it to dry it and the sun is getting in it to dry it. And then they'll come in with another big machine with a whole big spinning jenny, which is called rowing up.
Yeah.
And they'll row it up into lines like this again, and then Steve will come in with a ton baler and he'll make ton bales out of it.
Now you just told me that they've had to have a new tyre on the front of that
Yep.
tractor.
Yep.
And how much was it?
Best part of £1,000.
£1,000 for it. And then how much are the ones on the back worth?
2.5.
And this is it, isn't it? This is how expensive farming is nowadays. And then when people complain about the price of food, this is probably part of it. I mean, if you've got to pay out for a tractor tyre...
These are all pure, these are all purely dairy farmers
Yeah.
that is making a living from a pinter in the morning.
Yeah,
So this is what you're paying for with a pinter in the morning.
yeah. Working out
This is the outlay these lads have to do.
So it's 7:05 on a Saturday night now, and this is what they're doing to bring your pinter in the morning, so you can have a decent cup of tea.
But the reason that they make hay is to keep the butter fats high in the milk mixing.
Yeah,
So that means better butter fats, hence making butter and creams.
well, I've been buying organic cream and butter just lately from a farm shop, and you can't half tell the difference. It's amazing. So what time you reckon he'll finish tonight here? 8 o'clock-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. If he's got some more to do.
He's
and actually they've got 100 acre of this down at the minute.
Well, he's just told me he started at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
So he'll end up doing a 14-hour day.
And he's fed 750 cattle on the yard.
Yeah. I don't think
He does all the diet feeding.
I don't think this is a job for anybody who's a bit thin-skinned or without a backbone, is it?
He does all the diet feeding, this lad does.
Now, that's the field next to mine, and that's all been done today. So, yeah, all good, and hopefully that'll look like that. And then tomorrow this will dry out a bit, and it'll be all good. Right, now tomorrow I'm going to come back down tomorrow and video it and see how it looks, and that'll be it. So this is the morning after the night before. We still heard the tractor going.
About 9 o'clock?
Yeah, so they, you know, this is what I say about farmers. The hours they put in is quite...
It's not a career, is it? It's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. You're right, Junie baby.
Not for the faint-hearted.
No, not for people who just sit around on the backsides all day.
And Keir Starmer knocking off at 6 on a Friday.
Exactly. But we won't turn this into a political...
No.
You know. But there it is, folks. This is the field now that's been cut. I keep getting bit. And then, as Neil said yesterday, they'll come along, they'll turn this all over. Then they'll come back another day and gather it all up, and then they'll bale it, put it in them big round bales, put it on the back of a trailer, and then they'll take that for their cows to use during the winter time when cows are people have watched these videos where cows have been let out. They don't lock the cows up forever. They lock them up in a warehouse to protect them from the elements. I used to work in a warehouse. They put them in a barn to protect them from the elements of the cold weather and the wet weather, because when all's said and done, livestock is, you've got to have your stock alive. If it's not, then it's not worth anything. So there you go then, folks. That's our field that's been mowed. And then they'll come and get it, and that'll be it. We could hold a Glastonbury thing here, couldn't we?
We could. Jim Carner.
Jim who?
Jim Carner.
Jim Carner. So, right, there you go then, folks. Enjoy this video. Hopefully there'll be more of this kind of stuff. There's the conker tree. And there's the moon. Yeah, there is. Get your conkers out. Righto, folks. Leave your comments, and hopefully there'll be more of this kind of content.